We will full swing. And we will sacrifice the Dark Dweller. All right, they block the 3/3. They do not block the 5/5. Are they gonna do it? Oh, they blocked it. They double blocked what? Okay, well, let's pump you. And we got him. Well, hello. I am Average Zen, your host of Average Zen Presents. We're streaming at you live from Twitch at Average Zen Presents. Or perhaps you're watching later on YouTube. This is also a thing at Average Zen there. Zen community, bring it in. We are going in today. We need the love. Feel the love. Everyone, welcome. We are going in today to do a little drafting. And, Core 2019. Let's go ahead and start drafting our deck and see if we can get some wins in, rank up in limited. There is an achievement that we have not gotten yet, and that is to reach 7 wins, with no losses in a draft, and that is a hard thing to do if you're not a professional drafter, which I am not. And there's also an achievement for getting Mythic and Constructed and Limited in the same season. So we're trying to get better. We're improving our skill sets, are we not? We're playing, and yes, we're learning, hopefully from our mistakes, and hopefully from our opponent's mistakes. Thank you, Terrigen. It's good to be back. Well, Terrigen says, welcome back. Let's use our draft token and see what we get. Hopefully this goes better than our midweek Magic Golden Phantom Sealed. Usually I get absolutely destroyed. Fingers crossed. Alright, we need some positive vibes here. Good pulls only. Alright, what have we got? Detection Tower. Not a great start. Fell Spectre. Okay. Discards a card. Or opponent discards a card. That player loses 2 life. Gutter Snipe could be interesting. Let's just Caress. Destroy target creature. You gain 3 life. It's not terrible. We do need removal. Giant Spider. Rocks Oracle. I'm gonna say let's go with the let's just Caress. Dark Dweller Oracle. Exile top card. You may play that card this turn. Okay. Not the greatest, but we could use it for some card advantage. Bog Stomper, no. Macabre Waltz, no. So far it's looking like Rakdos. Hieromancer's Cage, no. Okay, Brawl Bash Ogre. So we need to start being able to make stuff to sacrifice, is what you're telling me. Okay, so nothing good here. Infernal Scarring. Possibly with a self-sacrifice theme, but you know what? I'm going to take it over the 3/3 haster. Yeah, card advantage. Alright, so we need ways to make token creatures or creatures we don't mind dying. That's what hold on, maybe we're getting locked in here to a theme way too early. Let's hold off, let's slow down and see what we get. Deals combat damage, you may draw a card. Doom Dissenter. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. That's kind of what we want. We could use a playset of those. That'd be awesome. I think we need more removal too. Draconic Disciple. I'm not sold on any of these. I guess the abnormal endurance kind of fits through in with our thing as well. Nightmare starts. You gain 1 life. Target creature gets -X where X is the amount of life you've gained this turn. I'm not certain about that. The land I think looks better. Oh yeah, let's go into land. Get our fixing. Alright, what have we got? Mistcaller. Catalyst. Two-headed zombie. I'm not crazy about it. I'm not crazy about any of this. I think we go with the... Yeah. And then we're back to the detection. So I guess that means another catalyst elemental. It's a 2/2 for 3. Not good stats. But if we throw the infernal scarring on it or the abnormal endurance, maybe. Maybe. That might get us enough value. Alright, we have a thud and a bog stomper. Let's go with a thud. I do like a good fling. Yeah, I think this could work. I think we're starting to put together something here. I don't want to get too hopeful. We shall see. Usually I start thinking we've got a good deck, and then we don't. Well, we do have a lava axe, though. Alright, hostile Minotaur. Sovereign's Bite. Target player loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. Or a Sure Strike. That seems better. +3/+0 and First Strike. Wait, yeah, if we buff up guys big enough with a thud, or yeah, can use that to trade off, maybe. I think right now we're looking at, yeah, we need to get more creatures. Not crazy about that, but it is removal of a sort. Okay, and infectious horror. Patient rebuilding. Draw a card for each land card in the graveyard. Dragon egg. Okay, that's really good with our deck. I think that could work. We also have a Doom Dissenter. Alright, so maybe we'll get that Doom Dissenter back around. Lightning Strike is a yes. Lightning Strike is a yes. Still see standard play. Alright, who are we up against here? Anybody I know? Natrix? Probably not. Nope. Here we go. Recollect, Rupture Spire. Pay 1 to add 1 mana of any color. Act of Treason could be good. We have ways to sacrifice stuff. Bogart Brute. Mind Rot. Yeah, let's go with the Mind Rot. Or do we go with the Hired Blade? And the 3-drop? You know, I think we go with the Mind Rot. It's almost like removal in a 3-drop slot. You got a possibility of catching their bombs. Exile target colorless creature. Not sure about that. Vampire Neonate. Yeah, let's go with another Mind Rot. Reliquary Tower, no good. Hired Blade. Via Shanu, there's 2 damage target player or Planeswalker. I guess we'll go with the 3/2 Flash. Bog Stomper. Gearsmith. Manolith. Maybe the Manolith. We have some expensive removal. I'm not crazy about the explosive apparatus. I think that's probably one of our first cuts. Maybe the Manolith too. And then again, we do have the Catalyst Elementals. So maybe we don't need the Manolith. Let's go ahead and cut it unless we draw a bomb, then we'll put it back in. We need a high cost bomb to really justify that, I think. Alright, I do like the Child of Night, but I like the Act of Treason more with our current setup. Fiery Finish. 7 damage to target creature. Spark Tongue Dragon, I think, is actually going to be the pick here. Just to have another flyer. Bog Stomper, Duress, Fire Elemental, Trumpet Blast. We're not go wide, so that doesn't really help us much. I think Duress is the pick. Maybe that's wrong. Alright, another Hired Blade I'm not crazy about. 3/2 with Flash. Another Hired Blade. We didn't get that another Doom Dissenter back. And that's kind of disappointing. I was hoping that would come back around. Alright, Lena, Selfless Champion, is not in our colors. It's too late to add white now. Poison Tip Archer. Would have been nice. Alright, I guess we go on Child of Night. And Death Baron. I don't think we have enough skeletons and zombies, do we? No skeletons, 1 zombie. Volley Veteran? Number of goblins. How many goblins do we have? 1? No. That will not work. How about a shock? Shock will do. Fraying Omnipotence. Each player loses half their life and discards half the cards in there, and then sacrifice half the creatures they control of their choice, rounded up. Alright, I like the continuing with the self-sacrifice, Ravenous Harpy, and we'll take that. Maybe it's time for the Macabre Waltz. I think so. And get rid of what? Okay, Reassembling Skeleton is actually perfect for this deck. Let's get rid of the Explosive Apparatus now that we've drawn some more removal. I think we get rid of the Duress because we have the Mind Rots. I think we actually get rid of the Mind Rots too. Well, we'll hold on to the Duress for now. Alright, back to the Infernal Reckoning. Alright, we get another Catalyst Elemental. We'll take that. What will it be a catalyst for? Maybe a Spark Ton Dragon, I don't know. I would not mind having a couple more of these, actually. Or that, you know, that's good. Volley Veteran. No, we didn't do that. Infernal Scarring. How many of those do we have? We have 2 already. And let's go with this Sure Strike. So now we're up to 17 creatures. Okay, so we're good on creatures. Sovereign's Bite, 2-headed Zombie, Bogart Brute, Lava Axe. I'm gonna take the Lava Axe. Another 2-headed Zombie. Alright, I think that's probably a no-go. Flying Omnipotence. I'm just gonna take it just because I don't have one. Or Fraying Omnipotence. Smelt Bog Stompers, 6/5. We'll get rid of that, get that. And Ghost Form can go there. Alright, let's trim it down. Let's see what we got. 13 cards. Okay, well, the Bog Stomper I think is no good. I don't really want more than 1 Lava Axe. Infectious Horror also probably not great. A 2-headed Zombie or the Hostile Minotaur. Which one do we want? That's a 4/2 with Menace. It's a 3/3 with Haste. I think we get rid of the Menace. Just because it's a little bit too easy to kill. Actually, I think we get rid of both. Oh my goodness. Alright, now we get rid of the Duress first. Get rid of the Mind Rots because if they're empty-handed, they're not playable. Catalyst Elemental, Active Treason, Ravenous Harpy, Hired Blade. We can get rid of the Hired Blades. Sure Strike. I'm not crazy about this. Yeah, let's go. Infernal Scarring can take a hike. And I think we get rid of the Vampire Neonate and drop 1 land. Yeah, make it a swamp. All right, let's run it like that. Let's see how it works. I don't know. Not feeling great about it, I gotta tell you. We'll see. It could be a good thing, though. Usually when I feel good about a deck, that means it's going to do terribly. And if we feel bad one, it might do all right. It's the inverse Kramer effect on the MtG arena. We go first. All right, I'll take it. We have Active Treason and a Sacrifice Outlet. And even if we don't have something to take from our opponents, we do have a Dragon Egg. Alright. Well, let's get our land. Attack in. Play the dragon egg. All right, they have a Death Baron. Well, let's snatch that. And sacrifice it. No biggie. Oh, they're the ones that took all the Doom Dissenters. All right then. Well, I think our answer is going to be attack in with a 2/2. I mean, they're definitely going to block. No blocks. Okay. All right. All those cards in hand. Where's your land, dude? Where'd your land go? Oh, they found another Doom Dissenter. Alright, well. Let's attack here and attack there and attack nowhere else. And sacrifice a dragon egg. I get a couple of guys. Then we get some damage in. In fact, I'm pretty sure we have lethal next turn if we draw land. Could be good. Centaur Courser, 3/3 for 3, classic. Okay, we did not draw land, but that does not mean anything because we will full swing and we will sacrifice the Dark Dweller. Alright, they blocked the 3/3. They do not block the 5/5. Are they gonna do it? Oh, they blocked it. They double blocked what? Okay, well, let's pump you. And we got him. All right, game 1 in the bag. Of course, once we rank up to gold, I think it's going to be a lot harder. We'll see. All right, that's 1. Oh, battle ready. Pop the neck. Ready to jump in. Do it again. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. The Birdman, 470. Okay. Well, let's see what we got. No black mana. No problem. There we go. That's better. We'll ditch one of the Catalyst Elementals. This is pretty good, actually, I think. All right. We got our turn 1 tap land. And we'll go Dark Dweller. Walking Corpse. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. Let's go Reassembling Skeleton. And no attacks. We can sack block at instant speed. Man, let's ramp it up. Oh, okay. Well, we'll go ahead and sacrifice the reassembling skeleton. Get some card advantage. It was another catalyst elemental. We don't want that. Okay, let's go Ravenous Harpy. And no attacks. Alright, so we have our sack outlets. Our opponent is on 5 mana. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna be done with that. Alright, get in there for some damage. No blocks. Nope. Alright, we got land. We can return this to the battlefield tapped. Sacrifice it. Return this to the battlefield tapped. And get in for 2. Oh. Alright, well, we definitely block the Child of Night. I don't know why they're... Okay, yeah, they decided to be sane and attack with both. Alright, we block with the Child of Night. Alright, let's McCab Waltz and bring back the Dark Dweller and the Spark Tongue Dragon. Discard the Spark Tongue Dragon. We'll go Dark Dweller. Sacrifice the skeleton. Put a counter on the Ravenous Harpy and attack in. And they find another Child of Night. Uh-huh. Alright, down to 9. Oh, we have our own Child of Night. How about that? Alright, let's go and sacrifice the reassembling skeleton. And attack in for 4. And we have a Child of Night. And we could definitely use the life gain right about now. Ooh, Bog Stomper. Alright, well, we'll trade a Child of Night for a Child of Night. And we go down to 1. Or no, we're down to 4. Okay. Alright, here and we go. Let's sacrifice the reassembling skeleton. That does not get us enough, does it? That's okay, I guess. No attacks. I wish we would have drawn an act of treason this game. That would have been very helpful. Perhaps we still have a way. We have to block the Bog Stomper and the Epicure of Blood. Okay. Well. Alright then. I had Xaxes. Nice. That Epicure of Blood, man, we just could not find any removal for it. That's what killed us. Let's try again. Yeah, it was a good game. We almost turned the corner there. Just could not find the removal. This hand has it, but only one land. Okay. I guess we get rid of the hostile Minotaur. We have our lands. We're good. Everything's fine. This is fine. All right, Child of Night, come on down. All right, attack in. Let's go Catalyst. Oh my, what's going on about it? Not like this. Not like this. Splash, splash, splash. Splash, splash. Put it there. Put a card there. There you go. Oh, they had Child of Night. I guess they don't have any black mana. That's unfortunate. Alright, we got a reassembling skeleton, and I think we have a massive lead on the board here. In fact, we can hard cast our Lich's Caress next turn. They have a dragon egg. Okay. We don't have any of our sacrifice outlets. Oh. Alright then. Attack, attack, and attack. Well, I mean, they blocked the dragon with the dragon egg, right? There you go. Alright, then let's get rid of the dragon and gain 3 life. And then next turn, hopefully they play something big. We active treason, swing in for the win. He said hopefully. That's not the big thing I was hoping for. God. Yeah. Alright, we need a sack outlet. Well, they found their swamp. We still need a sack outlet though. Duress? Oh, come on. Come on, really? Alright then. Alright, down to 6. Empty-handed. Our opponent finally has their black mana, so... Okay, Child of Night. They're gonna gain life back. We need... That'll work. Will it? No, we can't pay for it. Oh, full swing. Alright, they're back up to 5. We play the dragon. We can't pay the 3. Wait, no, we can. We can. And we shall. And that gets us lethal next turn. And the Catalyst. It did a thing. Oh no. Are you serious? Alright, we need direct damage. Oh, come on. Really? All the life gain. And they have a 2-2. Hey, we have a dragon egg. No attacks. It is a flyer. Let's see if they can keep them from gaining more life and getting back out of range. I can't believe they had a duress right when we had. Okay. Yep, block. Alright. We use our thud. No, that doesn't work, does it? Hold on, we gotta play the reassembling skeleton first. then thud it. Then reassembling skeleton. Oh, I can't believe we didn't have anything there that could finish him off with a thud. Alright, that'll do it. Lava axe to the face. There we go. There's our direct damage. Alright, let's see if we can keep the hits coming. Alright, well, we're not going to get the 7 wins in a row achievement this time. Victory indeed, Terrazin, thank you. Alright, come on, we need another win. Was it 3 or 4 to break even? 3 wins or 4 wins? I think it's 4 to break even. Yeah, which we got the token on a discount from the shop, so. And Chris 91 630. Okay, no red mana, even though we have a majority of red mana in our deck. Alright, this will do. Well, pitch a Catalyst Elemental. Alright, we have sacrifice outlets. We're looking for a some way to steal stuff. Flash? No, they're hovering. No touching opponent. Okay, we got bounced. Not nice. Well, let's scale up and get a Ravenous Harpy. No stick there at the end of the turn, so I'm thinking they're out of bounce spells for now. Manolith, okay. Well, stuck on 3 mana, huh? Alright then. Let's go ahead and play it out. And then we'll go. That doesn't make much sense, does it? Alright, Catalyst Elemental kind of functioning like a battery here and a damage dealer. So maybe we can swing in, get some damage, sack it. Mind Rot. Okay. Well, we'll get rid of a Catalyst Elemental and a Sure Strike. Alright, still down. They still have 2 mana up. Yeah, playing Esper colors. Walking Corpse. Well, let's destroy that. Play a Child of Night. Apparently we just cannot hit land drops this game. That's fine. We don't need them. Well, digging through our graveyard. I don't like that. Alright, I would like to hijack that, but we still need 1 mana in order to be able to act with treason and sacrifice. Alright then, let's go ahead and attack in. Alright, no response. Brawl Bash Ogre says, come on down. Eventually, we'll find a sacrifice out on a target. I mean, the irony here is that they made us discard 2 cards, and we're still ahead on board. Wow, okay. Rise from the grave on our catalyst elemental. What? Oh, what is going on? What do they have? There's no way they attack into this, right? They gotta have something in their hand. No? Alright then. We'll do that. I guess we go Dark Dweller Oracle? We got a stick. Full swing. And now they're reaching for it. I guess we'll get rid of the Dark Dweller Oracle. I mean, that's a 5/5 now. No blocks. Okay. I don't know why they did that. The world may never know. Walking Corpse, fine. This is fine. I think we have game next turn if we draw a land. 1 land. That's all we need. Macabre Waltz. Alright, and then they have to discard a card. I imagine they discarded the Walking Corpse. Or do they play it out? They don't have enough to play both. Oh, yeah, okay, they're playing out the Walking Corpse. Okay, well, come on, land off the top. Land off the top is what we need, and that is what we got. Excellent. We will, in fact, sacrifice the Child of Night. They have to double block here. They choose not to double block. And we Lava Axe for the win. Very nice. Rank up to gold. Now it gets cereal. Thank you, Darren. Good games indeed. Alright, yeah, so it's 1,000 gems for 3 wins, 1,400 for 4 wins. So we need 1 more win to theoretically break even. Let's see if we can do it. Come on, do it. You can do it. Man, I have been playing a lot of Avowed lately. I am really into that game. I wish I could stream it, but the Xbox cloud gaming. And I've tried it on my Mac, and it looks terrible. The frame rate, overall graphics, Not crazy about this hand. But we only need 1 red mana source, I guess. Okay. They went with the Vampire Neonate. Alright, well, we have Child of Night. We have drawn another swamp before we've drawn a red mana, even though the mountains are our predominant mana type. There we go. There we go. Well, let's attack. Gain some life. Skeleton Archer are gonna deal damage to our Child of Night. Boo. Alright, let's get in with a 3/3. They block. Oh my. Okay. I'll do that. I was not expecting a block. Oh, come on. This Epicure Blood again. Okay. Well. Alright, so next turn we can go Brawl Bash Ogre Abnormal Endurance. No blocks. I think we lose this one. Alright, so Brawl Bash Ogre, attack. Full control, is it too late already? I think it is. I think it is. Oh yeah, yeah, we messed that one up. That's game. We can't win them all. Alright, come on, come on. We got a full count here. We need one win to break even on our gems, or one loss and we're out anyway. Come on, big money, no whammies. That one guy, the vampire, the Epicure, that's good stats for limited 4/4, and the ability. And all we're gonna have to do is get us down close to lethal, and then start pinging us with that one-drop vampire. And that would have finished us, regardless of how many blockers we put out there. Come on, come on. Let's go, Marco. Polo, the Virtuous. Okay, I like this. We have static outlets. We have steel stuff. Not on the play, but that's okay. Sun Cleanser. My player can't get counters for as long as his creature. Okay. What creatures or what counters am I getting? Apparently none. Alright, well, we have the Ravenous Harpy. And then next turn we can get a land, I hope, so that we can cast either Dragon Egg or Active Treason and sacrifice it at the same turn. No blocks. I'm not going to risk it. It's only 1 damage, right? Okay, that is not what we wanted to see. We're going straight to hand. Okay. Well, here's a Dragon Egg. We don't mind blocking with that. Our opponent on 5 lands. We're on 3. Not great. We need a land next turn in order to be able to do anything useful. Sun Cleanser keeping Ravenous Harpy. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, we'll just get in for 1 damage then, I guess. And play out the Child of Night, and at least that's something proactive that we can do. Alright, opponent on 6 lands. We're still on 3. They have another Sun Cleanser. Okay. I was thinking maybe we got rid of the 1 and we'd be fine, but no, they've found 2 of them. And our main threat wants to put counters on itself. Okay. Alright. And still no land. Yes. Alright, so we go shock there. And they go straight to hand. Oh, come on. Alright. And then abnormal endurance there. Alright, so we got rid of 1 of them. Now if we can just get a land. Come on. Our opponent's on 7 lands. We're on 3. If we can just get a land, we can stabilize here and take the lead. There we go. Alright, active treason on this guy, keeping us from doing our stuff. Alright. Sacrifice this dumb guy that they got multiples of. Alright, and attack in, for the love of God. Johnny's welcome. Well, yeah, so we all are welcome. We don't mind it. Okay, here we go. Well, let's go with sacrifice you to make a token. And then, okay, they're going to hand. I don't like that. Well, let's attack. Attack. Hope they block. Alright, sure strike on the Child of Night. Well, +1/+1, +0 and indestructible, eh? Well, let's let it deal the damage. And then sacrifice it. And since it was going to die anyway. Alright, they have a flyer. And they gain a life. We are at 27 life. It's not bad. I think we're in a good spot. We got 1 card left in hand. We're starting to hit our land drops. This is a good thing. Okay, so what do we do? I think we go Hostile Minotaur. Full send. And then we can react at instant speed. They have more buff spells. Okay, we'll do that. So if we get one more damage and shield mare, okay. Can't be blocked by red creatures. Okay, they gain a life. So that, I think we still win. I think we still win. I'm fairly certain of it. Okay, yep. Okay, let's attack in. Full send. Alright, let's go sacrifice there. That makes our guy a 5/5. Bring him down to 6. Lightning strike. There's a couple of ways we could do this, but this is fine. And then thud with the 5/6. Ba-bam. Good stuff. Man, oh man. All right, we are at the break-even point. We somehow did it. See, you know, whenever I think a deck's gonna be bad, we always do all right. When I think my deck is good, not so much. So just ask me, hey, Zen, how does this deck look? If I tell you good, change it. 1003, 22, or 100, I don't know. Sam, what are you doing? Oh, Shuffler, what are you doing? How many games have we gotten nothing but swamps in our opening hand, even though that's the minority of our land, our mana base? Alright, McCab Waltz can go for now. No sack outlets. That's fine for now, though. Okay, well, now we're not hitting land drops. That's not great. Runic Armasaur. Okay. Alright, we really need a sack outlet. Otherwise, we're going to be sacking that Catalyst Elemental for a Lich's Caress. It's just 2 damage, alright? We'll be fine. Mono green? I don't know. Alright, we hit a land drop. That is good. Now if we can just actually hit some kind of sack outlet, that would be great. We've got a couple. I see no reason why we couldn't hit one. Oh, they say no attacks. Okay, well, that's kind of a bummer. Let us go with attack. All right, abnormal endurance there. And I think we just, I think we just kill it. All right, well, or not. That will make it a 6/6, so not quite enough. All right then. I wish they would have done that pre-combat. Alright, Colossal Majesty does nothing at the moment. We have them down. Okay, there we go. Let's just caress. Get rid of that. Oh, we got it. Oh my goodness. We did it. We did it. Too good for our own good. Mono Green, what are you doing? We thought the dinosaur was going to be good. All right, that's 5 wins. A shame we could not have gotten here with 0 losses. We would be on the cusp of greatness, but now we're just on the cusp of mediocrity. Or Hurrain Zone. Hurrain Zone. Alright, definitely gonna keep this. Oh, we have the Trusty Child of Night. Classic. Goblin Instigator. A. Alright then. Oh well, that's unfortunate. They can just trade with a 1/1. But so can we with our reassembling skeleton. Splash, splash. Pumpkin, pumpkin. I can't wait for fall. It's already starting to feel a little like fall here in the Deutschland. Which is good, because I gotta get out and mow the grass at some point this week, too. Okay. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Now we are getting somewhere. No attacks. They can give another creature flying. What I want, though, is... Oh, why didn't I play the Brawl Bash Ogre? Oh, my goodness. Oh, that was a mess. I messed up there. I should have played that guy. Well... No blocks. Down to 10. Alright, we have the Ogre. Do they have another one of those? That would stink. That would be bad. We really got to get rid of that peg. You know, of course they do. Of course they have another one. Why wouldn't they? Alright then. That's game. Alright, down to 2. And act of treason just because. And we'll sacrifice the Pegasus Courser. What you got now? You got another one of those cards? You got another one of them? Oh yes, Terrigen says we're falling behind for a more dramatic victory. I hope that is the case. Alright, well, let's block this guy. And hopefully not take lethal. Down to 1. Okay, well, that is not great. Because that means we lose. No matter what, we lose. Okay. Well, it was close. We almost turned the corner there. Almost. And this is fine. It was a good day for a draft. It was a good day. And that is going to do it for this hour. I hope you guys have enjoyed our 2019 core draft, premier draft. Yeah, as always, please love one another, be cool, don't be a jerk, and have fun playing Magic the Gathering.